Right.
Coming up, an expert on time management is here to help us get on the right track.
That'll be good.
Yes.
And
however, we may not have time to do that segment. We
no
don't know.
kidding.
I find that I don't have a lot of time to do the things I would like to do.
I feel good about my time. It's managed pretty well mainly because right now I'm not working.
Okay, Trapper Woods, ladies and gentlemen, is here. If you felt like you've got too much on your plate, the next few minutes are going to help. This is Trapper Woods. Trapper is an expert on time management, and he has a free seminar tomorrow. We'll tell you about that in a minute. And you've been doing time management for many years.
20 years.
20 years. And you've managed to fit it all in that 20 years.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, what's the deal with the balls here, Trapper?
Well, you know, people are always telling me they've got too many balls in the air, or they've got far too much on their plate, and they actually do. In fact, research tells us 10 years ago, 8 out of 10 people said they could do at least half of what was on their plate. Today, only 5 out of 10 people even finish half of what's on their plate. Big issue.
Yeah. So what you do is prioritize, I guess. That's why you have different colors
Yeah,
here?
pretty much. Have a systematic way of looking at it. So if this is my plate for the day, and each of those blue balls represents something with which I must deal, it's pretty intimidating.
Right.
And one of the reasons it is these things stare back at us as though they all have the same value, which they don't.
Right.
So we're all familiar with the traffic light. We can look at our day this way. Now, red events are vital and urgent. Red reminds us stop when these pop up and go do this thing right now.
Okay.
A system's down at work. What do? Everybody goes nuts.
Right.
We scramble, we get the system up and running.
It's like putting out a fire, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Green events are vital, but they're not urgent.
Okay.
But green reminds us, go here.
Okay.
Green's where the money's made. Green's where work and personal life are balanced. An example of a green event in personal life would be more family time.
Okay.
Okay? And yellow. You know, when these things pop up, we ought to reschedule. Because if we don't, we're in sort of a state of illusion. I'm talking about some emails, some voicemails, some drop-in visitors. You ever sitting at a computer and you're working and you're really engaged, and all of a sudden you hear ding, and you interrupt yourself and go see what this email is?
Right.
Well, those things have to be rescheduled.
Okay.
And gray.
And then gray. What is gray?
Gray's total, complete, utter waste of time. Okay.
I spend most of my time at the gray.
Get rid of these things. Because,
Okay. So then put yourself, which is one of your points we're going to put up on the screen here. Pay yourself time first. In other words, you should put your personal time, schedule that first?
Yeah, absolutely. Big mistake people make. They don't pay themselves first. If you were working with a financial planner, they'd say pay yourself some money first.
Right.
Same principle applies in time.
I remember a guy who many people may not know, Rich DeVos, who was the president of Amway Corporation, who used to say in his speeches, I take the calendar and I block out all my family time and personal time the very first beginning of the year.
Absolutely.
And then everything else we fill in afterwards, but it's the personal and family time comes first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, what he was doing is making an appointment with himself.
Okay.
We make appointments with everybody else, not ourselves.
Right. Okay. You know what? They just gave me 30 seconds.
Okay.
Work in cycles. Work intensely, then take breaks.
Yeah, make waves during the day.
Okay.
If you're flatlining up here with intensity, you'll burn yourself out.
All right. Beware of multitasking. Don't do too many things at the same time.
You know, we have to multitask today.
Right.
When we multitask, we're not engaged in anything.
Okay.
So fully experience and engage with what you're doing.
What does flexecute
Oh,
mean?
well, that's a new word we invented.
Okay.
It's very descriptive, but flexecuting means being as willing to leave your action list as you are to stick with it.
Okay, very good. That makes it flexible. And never plan your entire day?
Absolutely, yeah, because we can all expect the unexpected. I suggest to people hold back at least 20% of your time if you've got a normal job, if there is a normal job.
Yeah.
Some people have to hold back more.
Okay. You have a free work-life balance workshop. It is tomorrow at the Crown Plaza, Phoenix. That's at 25th Avenue and Peoria, 9 to 11 a.m. or 1 to 3 p.m. You could go to trapperwoods.com, which is your website, and we also have a telephone number to call. And you could go to our website, and we'll connect you on over, link you over. Now, you also work with a great company, Daytimer.
Yes.
Which I've used them for years and years and years and years.
Wonderful.
And they're like the originators, aren't they?
1945 they started, yeah. They were the originators.
Okay, so you can help us get organized and have more, improves our quality of life.
Absolutely.
Okay, Trapper Woods. Thanks for coming on our show.
Thanks for your time.
You're very welcome. Thanks for spending some time with us.